Okay, let's start the session. So, just a quick recap what we have covered till last day. We are learning the SQL part. It's under DQL data query languages, and in DQL we have learned. Yesterday's session we have learned join, which is the one of the most important thing, and we also checked with some date functions. This is the thing we learned about the concept of dummy tables and all, and some few more things, just like some extra columns, how to create derived columns, calculated columns. Okay, so this kind of stuff we have learned in yesterday's session. Let's start with this particular thing, conditional statement. So in yesterday's session we have learned how to create a new column with some derivation or derived logic. Let me go ahead with select star from the original table again. I'm just selecting data from this table. This is the data. Now I want to create in this conditional logic operation, I'll be creating a new column. I'll be imposing some condition, maybe on top of salary. On top of salary, I'll be going to create a condition, just like I want to segregate which persons are getting higher range of salary, which persons are getting middle level of salary, and which of the persons are receiving lower amount of salary. Okay, so I'll be just segregating this thing. Some suppose some high, mid, low, this kind of ranges I'll be creating over here, and I'll be just mapped those salary with that column. Okay, so how to do that? Let's choose, okay, particular column, suppose employee ID, employee first name, suppose experience is fine, department is fine. Yes, now I'm starting with salary. Okay, on top of this salary, I'll be creating a conditional statement. How to create this? I'll be putting this thing over here, not directly over here, because the statement will be a bigger length. Okay, let's start with the case statement. Case when it should be working on top of salary. So just pick it up in this manner. Case when salary greater than, suppose let's fix the amount such a way. Okay, greater than 1,20,000. Okay, greater than, let me put greater than equal. Greater than equal 1,20,000. Then let me put high salary. So high should be the data inside the column. Okay, when salary equal to this, then high. Now the next statement when. So case keyword should be printed only once. Then we just need to mention this way. When a particular column meets this, then this. Again, when salary, suppose uh, greater than equal 80,000 and salary less than 1,20,000, then let me put mid, means it's medium. Else, I'm putting else keyword, or I can also put less than 80, anything. So if it doesn't belongs to this range, else low salary. Okay, I'm just segregating this in this manner. And okay, my case condition is completed. When it's been completed, we need to close this thing with the end keyword. End as salary range. Okay, the thing is, I'm creating the new column called salary range. And this is the thing in the case statement. I have put these statements. This will help me. What should be the value mapped with the experience? I mean, based on the salary, what should be the value entered in the salary range? In the salary range, this is the column name, and the data should be either high, either mid, and low. High, mid, low. Based on the salary, it should detect this thing. Okay, let's run the query. I think that should be helpful. Then. We can understand the thing. Some issue, unknown column salary. I made a printing mistake over here. Yeah. So this is not a particular column. Here was a typo. So that's why I'm doing this operation on top of a particular column. This is the column. So if we made any mistake during writing of the any condition, then it will be throwing an error. Okay, it's successfully executed, and we can see a new column has been introduced after salary. The new column is salary range. Okay, and this is the mapping part, whatever we have done. So when it's greater than 1,20,000, it's printed as high. When it's in between this and this, it should be printed as mid, and the rest of the part should be printed as low. Let's check. Yeah, this is mid, this is low, this is high. Okay, so the same mapping, whatever we have done, we can see this is the reflection of the salary or wages. Okay, so any doubt for this conditional column creation, Sudhir? The column creation on the conditional, I mean, a particular
Yeah,
existing column. It's fine, correct?
yeah, yeah, it's
Okay. Okay. So it's a simple exercise. I mean, maybe if when we are doing the thing, lots of columns are involved. Maybe salary equal to this and experience equal to this. Then we are putting some just like priority superior or this kind of poor things we can put it over there. Or I can create a flag. Suppose I'm creating a probability based on the dependency of experience and salary. Okay, so I'm creating a flag. After checking the probability, we are checking the probability whether the particular employee is capable of switching or capable of going to the business trip. Okay, based on experience and salary. I'm just creating a flag. Flag should be having yes or no data. So I can create the condition. Suppose experience greater than 8 and salary greater than this. Then yes, experience greater than this, salary is in range between this and this. Then also yes, experience less than this and salary equal to this, then it can be no. This kind of flag I can create. When the flag is ready, then I can easily identify which of the person are eligible for a business trip to the particular location or on-site position. Okay. So this is how we can create the conditional statement. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. Analytical function. So those are different analytical functions. Specifically, the usage of every this row number, rank, and dense rank is same. But let me have a quick hands-on on top of each of them. Suppose, okay, so this by row number, rank, dense rank, we can create a new column as well. Just I can assign rank value for each of the person. So how to assign rank value? Okay, we can assign rank value based on experience. So the most experienced person should be having higher rank 1. This kind of stuff. Let's assume this thing. So how to implement this? Let me put all the thing. Select Okay, let me choose few of the column. All not all the columns is required. Employee ID, employee first name, department, and experience. Let me took only this column. Okay. On top of experience, I'll be using this analytical function. It's like row number. A keyword should be there, over. Okay. Row number over. Now, order by, on top of which I'll be creating order by experience. Okay. Let me put, let me put these things only. From employee table. Just I'm closing the table now. So I just created this thing over here. What I'm doing row number over in a bracket. I'm putting order by experience. Let me run this. The hands-on will help us to understand. Okay, this particular thing I'm just aliasing this part. We learned alias, though it's not a good look. So I can see the ranking wise it's been sorted and I'm putting rank 1. But it's a reverse manner I have put it. So actually my criteria was the highest experience should be having rank 1. Here it's a totally opposite scenario. So I just need to put a descending order. DSC on top of experience. Let me run it once more time. Yes, now the experience 20, Shantanu. He is having ranking 1. Okay. Then rank 2, rank 3. Yes. So based on experience, we have created a ranking. I hope you are able to understand this. So this is the operation of row number. So row
Yes.
number, yes. So but there is two different thing, rank and dense rank. Why we introduce this thing? Those are also having similar kind of functionality. But why we are introducing this thing? This is very important concept and always asked by the interviewer. So rank and dense rank. When we can see two experience, just like experience 6 is similar for both of the row, then why we are segregating them 5 and 6th rank? Both of them should be achieving the same rank. Why we are segregating this? Based on which we are segregating this? So row number will imposing the rank in a good manner, but when it's same, because 6 and 6 is same, even 2, 2, 2, all of the three are same. Then row number will be checking while inserting the data in this table, employee table, which rows coming faster. The row which is entered earlier, it will be picking up that row with higher ranking, higher ranking. Okay, it will be giving the good ranking to the earlier row. So for this scenario, it will not meet the condition. Otherwise, Sujit and Manju, they will be followed. They will be quarreling between each other. Why you have received this kind of rank? Why I'm in fifth rank? We should be receiving the same rank based on their performance or based on their ranking thing. Maybe they are getting some promotions and all. So it's not a fair way to put this kind of rank. So that's why we introduce and we know the keyword of, we can come to the keyword rank instead of row number. There is a rank function available. It's also an analytical function. Okay. So instead of row number, I'm putting rank to handle this situation. If I run this, I can see 1, 2, 3. Based on experience, I'm ranking it. 3, 4, 6, 6 rank is there. I'm putting 5, fifth rank for each of them. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 fifth position is been allotted over here. Okay. Now for ranking systems, if we put rank function over here, we can see we are missing one ranking. over here. So two fifth ranks are been available over here. So there is no sixth rank. So the next person it's receiving seventh rank. He or she is receiving seventh rank because we are allotting two ranking points over here. That's why rank operation will eliminate one ranking points. Okay, similar kind of stuff. 7 is there, 2, they're receiving 8th rank, each of them. Now, if any person is having one rank over here, he or she should not be receiving ninth rank. Instead of that, it will count after 7, it's 3 ranking points, that means 10. So, if anybody appears over here, he or she should be receiving 11th rank because we are allotting 3 ranking points to allocate this 3 person. So that is why we are losing 3 ranking points and introducing one more rank. So this is how rank works. So by losing these ranking points, always it's not good or no, not good. I mean, ranking system. That's why we introduced Dane's rank. DENSC underscore rank. Dane's rank. Okay. The other syntax is same. The ranking function or analytical function, there should be a over keyword on top of which column I'm doing this ascending or descending operation. I'm doing this ranking system on top of experience. That's why I have to put this thing. Okay. Now I can see I'm not losing any ranking points. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 5 position. It's fine. In the very next, we are starting with 6. Then 777. So Danes rank and rank, it's almost similar, but we are not losing any ranking position in Danes rank. Okay. But both rank and Danes rank is having, they're using in separate scenario. Suppose in school level examination, maybe I'm studying in CBSE board, maybe I'm studying in ICSE board. There are persons who are holding similar ranking, but the very next person, they are not losing any rank. Suppose there are two persons having rank 1. Okay. Then we can see 2 or 3 persons having rank 2 again. So you are not losing rank 1 position, I mean rank 2 position, because I mean just I'm trying to say 2 persons are receiving ranking 1. So we are also keeping ranking 2 position there. So for that time, for that calculation, they are using Danes rank. Okay. But suppose we are working in, suppose Olympics. Okay. I'm playing in Olympics. So you can see if there are 2 persons owning a particular competition, I mean ranking 1, 2 persons owning ranking 1, then they are skipping rank 2, silver medal they are skipping. They're directly going to bronze medal. So 2 ranking 1 is there. They're skipping ranking 2 position and they're coming to rank 3. So 2 gold, 1 bronze medal. So this kind of ranking system, how they're doing this? This is based on rank, not dense rank. So they are losing some rank points. So based on which thing you are designing the, I mean, which particular way you will be ranking the systems and all, that is depending. You should use either dense rank or rank. Okay. Yeah, I just joined. Mohan, you joined. So good evening. We just started. We have covered something over here. So I have recorded it. I'll be handing it over. So when I have some time, just see the recording. Okay. So is it fine for you? Sudhir, Mohan, you just joined. If there is any stuck point or anything, kindly tell me. Okay. Then I will be try to repeat once more time. Sudhir, is it fine for you?
Yeah, it's good. I understood the dense ranking system, like what you said, it's the
Yeah,
same rank, same kind of experience is there, like how to use the dense ranking and the normal ranking. Yeah, I get
correct.
that. Yeah.
Okay, one more thing, just I try to introduce. Okay, I just forgot the thing. So maybe now check this thing. Okay, suppose we have IT persons. IT someone some they check their rank and they suddenly complaining that why we are ranking, we are having separate team. Someone is from IT, someone is from BA, someone is from BPO. So while why we are imposing rank, or why the same ranking systems coming for different department, there should be different ranking system to be introduced for each of the department. Correct, because they are working in separate ODC, separate department. Their joining system is different. Their education qualifications are different for each of the employees. So why we are imposing the same ranking system? So for that thing, we need to introduce a particular clause called partition. Partition by. Let me introduce the thing and let me show you how the thing will be modified. Partition by. Okay. On top of which I'll be partition the database. Let's department. Okay. I'll be partitioning the entire database. I mean data set on top of department. Okay. And after that, I'll be imposing the ranking function. Let's run this. Then that should be clear. Okay. So you can see the entire database has been partitioned or grouped based on department. So you can see department BA is there at the top. Then BPO are coming. Then BUIT, single persons, two HR, three IT people. Okay, let's see. You can see BAs are ranked in one ranking system, BPOs are ranked in one ranking system, 1, 2. Then BUIT single person, HR are been ranked also same way, same manner. IT peoples are also ranked the same manner. So this is how we are partitioning the entire data set based on a particular column called department, because it might be the questions. There are three different departments while we are imposing ranking system in a single ranking way, single ranking systems, because each of their educational qualifications are different, their type of works are different. So it is not a good choice to rank everyone in a uh, same ranking system. So we have put it into separate one. So that is why we have introduced the new thing that is called partition. Excuse me. Partition by department. It should be worked on top of all the analytical function. Even I can put rank, it should also work over here. Even we can put row number, it should also work over here. Okay. So this is how it should work. Moving to the next slides. Hopefully that is understandable and very important concept. That those analytical function, introducing the partition by things and all. Okay. Moving to the next slide. Okay. So just a quick recap. Whatever we have covered in the beginning session, we have covered DDL and DML. And till these days, we just covered the DQL part. It's data query languages. In SQL, we just covered these three topics: DDL, DML, DQL. Now, I need to cover DCL and TCL in the rest of the session. So, just to mention for DCL and TCL, those are not very important as per a database engineer, but just you need to just have this knowledge. Maybe in future, some of the things you are working or just touching a bit, this concept will be clear at your mind, but there is not such huge usage. You need to practice it daily basis, not such way, but you just need to know the keywords so that there'll be no issue when we are live in a particular project or in a particular work you are working with. So what are the things? First, start with TCL, transaction control language. In the transaction control language, you can see commit, save point, and rollback. Three keywords are being used. Why this thing is being used? So in Microsoft Word or anywhere we are working it and we are saving the thing. Okay, the similar kind of fashion it should be working in our databases as well. So first start with commit. The most important thing is commit. So when commit is required, especially for the DDL is auto committed. It's a very important statement. DDL is auto committed. So what is DDL? I already mentioned. Maybe you missed that classes. So DDL means the languages or the query we create for creation of tables or alterations of tables or dropping of tables. So anything related to table structure, any languages relating to related to table structure modification, that is called DDL. So whatever we are putting, whatever we are executing over here, the DDL languages, it should be auto committed, means it should be auto saved. We are just executing the DDL statement, the change will be permanent inside the database. But when we are executing DML, that is data manipulation language, in DML, we are manipulating the records. Suppose we are inserting the data, insert command is a DML command. So anything related to record insertion, updation, and deletion inside a particular table, it's called the DML. And the DMLs are not auto committed. In a particular session, a SQL session, I just fire a particular DML statement. We can see the DML is really reflected inside the table. Okay, but if I just lost that instance, or if we do not commit that particular unsaved changes, then in the next instance or in the other, if in the same database can be logged in by other person from other systems as well. So he or she can see, I mean, they cannot able to find that particular changes from their system because whoever has done the changes, he or she did not make a commit. Commit is a keyword. Okay, let me show you this thing with a hands-on. Then it should be clear. So I have an employee table. Let me just select it once more time. Select start from employee. Okay, I'm executing this thing. This is the data. Let me update or let me insert a new record. Okay, insert into employee. So it's a DML statement I'm just going to execute now. I'm going to insert a new record over here. Values. Okay, in serial way, I just need to put. So 201 is the last record for employee ID. I'm putting 202. Let me put Srikanth. Okay, while inserting any integer, it it should not be wrapped by quote, single quote. When it's a varchar data type, we need to varchar data type or date data type. We must need to have a quote in. I mean, code should be wrapped. I mean, the particular thing should be wrapped by code. Okay, when it's a varchar data type. So employee first name, employee last name, department, and date of birth. Those four fields should be wrapped by code. And other thing, integer, we can wrap it, but we cannot. I mean, there is no hard and fast rule. So that's why we generally do not wrap the thing while inserting the data for integers. Okay. Let's put a surname. What surname I can put? Let's put Tiwari. Okay. Then experience. Let's put 8. It's integer. Okay. What salary he is or she is receiving? Let's put 70 8,000. What is the department? Let's put IT. What is his date of birth? Let's put 1989 06 15. Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to insert a new record. Yeah, it's successfully executed. Let me run the employee tables once more time. Yes, we can see just we fired a DML statement and we can see the output is there. Now I did not commit the changes. How to commit the changes? We can just execute a commit keyword over here. We just can execute this thing, and there is also a user interface button available for commit. This one. Okay. Anything we can do, then the latest instance should be saved. If there is any unchanged version, unchanged DML statement, then that should be saved. But I haven't committed it. Okay. So the same database been accessed by other team members as well. They will not found the changes over there at their systems because the DML is been temporarily stored over here, but it could not reflect it could not be reflecting in the permanent basis for those tables. Let me show you with an example. Okay. Uh, let me close this. Okay. I'm closing this database instance. Closing it. I'm relogging it once more time. So that changes should be lost. Let me open the same thing. I'm just executing this thing again. Select start from employee. So you can see the employee ID, whatever I have inserted, it is lost. Okay. So that is why it's called commit. It's a transaction control language. Transaction means each time we are executing the query, it's a transaction, especially for the DML statement. Okay. DDL is auto committed. DQL, we are just visualizing the data. We are not doing any data manipulation. So commit, save point, those kind of DML executions are the transactions only. Okay. Let me run this thing. Let me commit it. Okay, I have committed it. If I just close the thing, I can see the data should be present because I have already committed the particular unsaved changes in the DML. Okay, so that is how commit should work. Okay, there are two more things: save point and rollback. Suppose I am doing some changes over here. What changes? Let me show you. For each of the changing point, we are saving this instance as a save point. Suppose, let me update the salary of Sujit. Sujit received some promotion. His salary has been incremented to 85,000. So let's update the salary. Update is a DML statement, as we know. Update employee, update table name, EMP. Okay. Set salary equal 85,000 where employee ID equal 111. So I'm updating the salary of this person 85,000 for employee ID is 111. This one. So for this row, I just updating. I'm going to update this salary. Okay. Let's check the data once more time. Okay. While doing this transaction, let's save this thing in a save point or the transaction to be saved. Okay. To a particular save point. So save point is a keyword. Suppose I'm saving this transaction. This particular transaction means that particular DML execution for a save point called S1. I'm executing it. Yes, it's been executed, and that particular thing is been stored in AS1. I'm just putting in bracket. The transaction is been saved AS1. It's fine. Okay. Now let me update another changes. Suppose I'm copying this thing and I'm putting it over here. Let me update this salary. This 50,000 is also got updated for Arijit Paul. He is receiving now 60,000. So I'm updating inside the table 112. I'm executing this thing. Okay. So this DML operation I'm putting into a save point called S2. Okay. Just I'm keeping note that this transaction happened and it's been stored in the memory with the transaction ID as S1, S2. Okay, this one is for S1, this one is S2. It's a save point, temporary save point. Okay, now suddenly someone checks while updating the thing, suddenly someone checks that, yeah, that one got wrongly updated. Okay, let me check the data once more time. Okay, this is the data. This is the updated salary, 85,000, 60,000. Someone checked while updating the thing that this much will not be updated. We made a wrong transaction over here. So what we can do, we can get to this position and we can start our work again. So how to go to this position? That is called rollback. The last keyword, rollback. So rollback to which save point I want to go? S1. Roll back to S1. That means I'll be eliminating these steps and I can start my transaction again from this point, this save point S1. If I just execute it, I just executed it. So this transaction will be lost. Let me run this employee tables once more time. We can see the updated salary for Sujit, it's there where we have done this thing. But the updated salary for Arijit Pal, it's not there because we made a wrong update. Now we need to update it correctly. Okay. So this is the way how it should work. Okay. Hopefully you have understand this. Any doubt? Any stuck point? This is how TCL works. It's very small thing. Even some of the project, everything is auto committed. Some of the database, everything is auto committed. Even DML is auto committed. Then we do not have to touch anything of this. But if the DML is not auto committed for the databases, then we need to use commit, save point, and rollback keyword. Okay. Especially commit is the most important thing. Even save point and rollback, it's not basically required for this scenario. The things are understandable. Sudhir, Mohana. Okay, I hope yes.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay. The last topic to be covered by today, it's DCL. Actually, it's the another kind of language called DCL. And I just want to say DCL, yeah, inside DCL especially, I mean, it's a language from the DBA side, database administrator. So basically, if we are joining as a database engineer, so we do not have to think about DCL. or data control languages. For DCL, the main things actually they are granting privileges to the users, means data engineers. So there are two kind of keyword they're using. Just they are granting the roles and revoking the roles. Okay. So they are granting some privileges, and maybe the particular person is going out of the company or any other thing. Then they're revoking the particular privileges what they have previously gave. So actually we are not focusing this thing. Just I'm giving a introductory thing. What is DCL? It's been handled by not by the data engineers. It's been handled by database administrators. Specifically in a particular project, suppose you are working in a live project. There is a particular database. So who are using the database actually? The developers, means the database engineers. The support members, they are also working on top of that. The data scientists, they are also working on top of the data. They should be having access to the data. The visualization engineer who will be creating the dashboards in Tableau, ClickSense. On top of that data, they will be creating those dashboards. So they should be also having the access to the data. Okay. So all of them should be, they can access the data. And their accessing part should be a bit different. Someone should be accessing the data. I mean, they should be having DDL privileges into the database. They can create table, they can eliminate table, anything. But who are the end user? Just like data scientist, the visualization engineer, they are just having read-only access. They can have the select query access only. They do not have any other privileges. So based on each of the person's activity, there are multiple roles are available. Okay. So DBAs are granting those permission to each of them when they are onboarded for a particular project. And how they're doing this thing, those are the keyword they're using, grant and revoke. Okay. So just to let you know the terminologies, if that is been useful for your future, but we are not giving much importance of this thing because this is mainly handled by the DBAs, database administrators. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's all. We just covered the entire SQL part. In tomorrow's session, I'll be trying to cover up the exercise that I have given, but I'll be requesting you to follow the same thing at your side too. Okay.
Okay.
Then we can quickly solve this thing. It should be a recap of the entire SQL part. And it should be very easy and it can be a fun only. Yeah. So that's all for today's session. Nothing else. Is there any doubt or any stuck point for today?
No, not
Okay.
today's session.
Okay. Okay then. We're wrapping up this thing. Let's connect tomorrow with the exercise part, with a total recap part with the SQL. If there is any
Okay.
stuck point, any doubt, anything, maybe you are not understanding the thing. I need to repeat it once more. I'll be trying to make it a brief, and I can start the thing. Whoever has joined newly is missed that particular recording, or he or she might have missed the recording part. Then we can quickly consult it at the class. Okay. So please feel free to ask the questions. Otherwise, I'll not be able to understand whether you are able to understand the particular thing or not. What is the issue? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
then that's all for today. Let's connect tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.